All right, so I found this speaker here on the job. It's a really good Bluetooth speaker. It's called a Kicker. It's a Kicker, and I forgot what model number it is, but it's on the bottom. Anyway, it's a well-known speaker. It came out a number of years ago, but anyway, it doesn't work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open it up. I already found those screws. I'm gonna take all these screws out. I'm gonna pull this out. And basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gut it. I'm gonna remove all the wiring except the wiring for the speakers on here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get me one of those micro amps that they're selling now on Amazon. I got like 30 bucks or so. I'm gonna place it right up here. So I'm gonna have the left and right channels coming down through the back here. Or maybe drill a little hole in the back here. And it's gonna go into the speakers here. Because I've read the reviews on these speakers right here. And supposedly they sound really good. You get some real good killer sound out of them, especially out of the reflex bass in the back here. So I'm gonna pull the bottom panel out and I'm gonna gut it out, and then I'll go home and I'll order that amp on Amazon. It should be in by Wednesday or something like that. All right, so as you can see, I took it apart already. I only left the speakers going, the wires going to the woofer and the tweeter that's all the way in the back there. I don't know if you can make out. Let me see. I don't know if you can see, but anyway, there's a little tweeter, a little gray foam up there. Anyway, there's a tweeter going up in the corner there, and I already got everything off already. I disconnected everything from here. I still got this one to go. But anyway, all this is getting removed. Then I'll probably throw some pillow insulation inside here to make the sound a little deeper. And then after that, I think it'll work with that little micro amp that I'm gonna put on there. It had a number of screws in here. I think it had like, I don't know, like 12 or 13 or something like that. But this is the bottom here. I don't know what's wrong with it. I tried to mess with it a couple of times, try to see if I get the Bluetooth working, but it wasn't working. So now I'm gonna go home and order that micro amp, and then hopefully by Wednesday, probably Thursday, the ladies will be in. All right, so here's everything I gutted out of here. Pulled everything. I left the whole bottom plate empty. This wire, I'm gonna leave it here because this is the one that goes to this part here. But you can see all the wiring here, the motherboard, the amplifier. So I just left the speaker wires going to the woofers and the tweeters that are in the back corners over there. So, like I mentioned, the small amplifier is gonna sit on top of here. The thing is, the amplifier is black and silver, so it's gonna match perfectly with the silver striping over here. Okay, so my micro amp came in, which is this brand right here. I can't even pronounce it. Dejungo, I don't know. I never heard of this. It's crazy, one of these crazy Chinese company. But there's a number of these amps, same exact amps, but just using different names, different brands. But it uses this brick right here, and you can see it's almost double the size of this little amplifier here. I did try it out at the house. I turned it on. Man, this little thing right here packs a punch. And that's running at 8 ohms. If this was capable of having the speakers bridge to 4 ohms, it double the power capacity. You can see right here the specs right here. I don't know how well the camera's gonna pick up on it, but at 4 ohms, it'll definitely push 50. It's pushing 20 right now, and even at that, it sounds really powerful. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to drill a couple of holes here, a couple of holes here, and then just run these speakers in through here, and then maybe I'll just silicone it. I think that's the only way I can do it. I don't know if I can do it from down here, just to keep it away, you know, from. But I think right here it'll be all right. I mean, I wish I can put a speaker terminal here, which I think I'll probably do that later on. I'll see if I can find the smallest speaker terminal ports I can find. I should have checked that when I ordered this, but anyway, for now, this is a little 2 holes here, a couple of holes here on either side for the left and right speakers will suffice for now. So I got the amplifier mounted to the top of the speaker. I just used some 3M double side tape, and like I mentioned before, I just drilled 2 holes on either side. I don't think I need to silicone it because they went in kind of tight. These wires are kind of thick. I forgot what gauge they are, but everything went in perfectly. See right there. All right, so now I'm gonna go in the bottom here, and I don't know if I'm gonna solder these wires together or I'll just tape them up and just throw some shrink wrap on them. I'll see. So I elected to use some electric connectors. I try not to go too retarded with this, so I'm just gonna throw some electrical tape on it. It'll be all right. They both sides have enough bite on both the leads here. So everything is taped up. I even put a couple of zip ties to zip tie it up here just to keep it rattling down. Now, as I mentioned before, I'm gonna try to stuff something in here to give it some more tightness, some more punchier base. I don't have any pillow stuffing here. I thought I had an extra pillow in there somewhere, but so I'm just gonna use this old towel right here for now. I'm gonna try it out, see what it sounds with this, and if I feel there's not enough movement, this is not allowing the woofers to move too much, I'll know as soon as I fire it up. I'll just remove it and just leave it free air inside. See what happens. All right, so I don't want to get copyrighted, but you can see right here. I don't want to get copyrighted, but it sounds phenomenal. Camera is not doing it any justice. You have to be in person to hear it. It sounds phenomenal. The power coming out of this little guy right here, it's unreal. And another thing I just found out, I can also hook up a 12-volt source to this. So I can hook up my I don't know, my booster pack or my battery backup, jackery or my anchor, and use it. I'm gonna see how long it'll last on that, but I'm guessing if I can get 8 or 10 hours out of it, it'll be worth it. But it sounds really good. I'm satisfied. Came out pretty good. I forgot to add too that I can also hook up a jack to the back here. Since this runs 9 volt through 24 volts, I can hook it up to our jackery right here through the cigarette lighter adapter right into here. It works fine. I got it low because I'm at home right now, but it works perfect. Another option. So I'm satisfied with the way this came out. Came out really good.